Oh shit. Oh shit. Hello mates, my name is Risk, and welcome to Scrutinized. I don't know what's gonna happen. I really don't. At least I'm glad that Adam was able to get the game on Steam, because initially Steam rejected the game and said he's not allowed to resubmit it. So I'm really glad that Steam reconsidered and published the game. With that, we're just gonna go and play the game. Normal, thank you. Alright.
When she was a kid, Luna aspired to be a superhero. Not the ones in skin-tight suits that could fly, but the ones that identified connections where others didn't. She wanted X-ray vision to observe criminals when they tried to hide from the law, and supersonic hearing to listen in on mischievous talks, then a measure of heightened strength to restrain the guys bigger than her. This was all she craved when she was a child. As she became older, her ambitions took a more realistic approach, which seemed in direct opposition to the surreal tone the news took. The facts became the new dystopian fiction. The world grew louder each year, apparently more violent, or more visible than the year before. Her generation grew up looking to cull the increasingly violent trends that saw mass incarcerations, drug wars, and serial killers studying to gain notoriety. Luna took the analytical route in her quest for justice, feeling more at home processing case files, evidence, and connecting dots. Her cousin, a sister almost, enrolled in the academy and became an officer of the law. Even extended family, no matter how far away, seemed to gravitate towards law enforcement, almost as if it were in their blood. A murderer becomes a serial killer with just 2 more kills, a coworker informed her over scones and coffee one morning. This one had 3 total that day, but that number hit double digits soon enough, accumulating corpses of officers, criminal lawyers, and several field investigators to a growing pile of victims. The news on TV, becoming more unreal as the years ticked on by, ran the blue blood killer story 24/7. Luna knew about the local serial killer, more so than most thanks to all the overtime spent processing corroborative evidence for their many crimes. However, it still felt more like gossip and fabricated plot points, at least until that phone call made something so artificial an actuality. The call came in the middle of the night, as unexpected as a bullet in the dark. Her cousin, the exemplar of a police officer, had been killed. It was just the tragically common traffic stop gone wrong, or armed robber with a weighted pistol. Maybe Luna could have mourned and pushed on, but it wasn't any run-of-the-mill incident that was so characteristic of headlines. No. It wasn't that, because life had long turned into a phantasmagoric nightmare. Officer Sarah Youngman, revered by all that mattered, died at the hands of the blue blood killer. Who he was, or who they were, remained an enigma despite their murder spree eroding through states, counties, and homes. But more than the long list of confirmed victims and possible connections Luna herself had registered and slept away, this monster killed Sarah. Somehow, that turned the boogeyman into a living, breathing threat. No longer was this tyrant a thing she filed at the end of the day. It wasn't an obsession of the media. He was here, and if not in the literal sense, then definitely in her mind. This realization gnawed at her for months after the real mourning faded. Luna's acceptance stage barely registered before she fell swiftly to anger once again, and it never genuinely went away. Luna craved a name. She wanted to know who killed the sweetest woman in the world, despite so-called dirty cops walking free. Luna needed justice. What was it about her cousin that triggered this killer in the first place? Could it be that she stood for everything a cop should be? A perfect example of morality, protectiveness, mentality, and heart? Officer Youngman was everything demanded in the ones that protected them. and Luna wouldn't allow her memory to fade away as another statistic. Day in and day out, she spent the connections she'd built up through work and rowdy Christmas parties to see if there was something no one else saw. Cop friends that never steered her wrong came up empty-handed. Family members with careers linked closer to the real action knew little else than the papers. Even the old-timers that knew things few else did all but shrugged when she pressed them for clues. She needed leads first, but there were none. So, in a last-ditch effort, she resolved to chew her boss for leeway. Luna did all she could for any little morsel of information, regardless of the fallout. Being an investigations analyst for the district attorney's office had its perks, but it only teased her for all the good it did with building an idea of who this killer was. Her boss knew what she was after, but he followed the rules as strictly as Luna did. Being shut down by him just meant there was one less layer between a law-abiding citizen and vigilante justice. With each denied application for information outside her classification, Luna saw the justice system's holes appear and broaden. Sometimes the law hindered what mattered. Progress couldn't always continue behind red tape and protocol. Perhaps, in cases like these, rules were meant to be budged. Maybe she couldn't talk her way into databases and case folders. Maybe it wasn't so easy as to read reports on other victims, hoping a eureka moment hit her. If she were going to make any change, it had to start with her, with citizens willing to help. Yes, Luna respected the law, and she would uphold it as Sarah would have wanted, but she couldn't stand idly by any longer. One morning, she called in sick, made flyers, and pinned them around town. She started a neighborhood watch that day, and by the next day at work, Luna couldn't think of anything else. It started with one report, then two, then 3 and 4, and more. Before she realized what was happening, her small network of retired cops and nosy neighbors had become a full-on crime watch program that spanned beyond the neighborhood, the suburbs, and into town. At times, the number of reports felt too much for one person, but for the hundreds of thousands of people less prepared for human horrors as Sarah was, Luna felt that a couple of sleepless nights was the least she could do. Luna had to get her answers somehow.
Isn't Luna Moon in Russian? I think I found the link. Regardless though, I am recording this after an intense recording session of 3 hours.
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
Like I said, I'm recording this after an intense recording session of 3 hours. I played the most stressful game I've ever seen in my life. So I'm sorry if my energy seems a bit down than usual. I'm just taking it easy. Hacking, the art of exploitation. Alright. Damn, this looks nice. So I gotta go to my computer. Wherever it may be. Gonna have to process file reports.
Oh, yeah. I need to read that email and check out those bolos.
Lights turning off and power trips. Hello Luna, I'm super busy the next few weeks. In the meantime, it's just flickering the light switches on and off a few times to get them to turn on. There's probably a short loose wiring that has been causing the lights to turn off. For the camera light, limit your use to shorter bursts to avoid flipping the breaker. It sounds like it's drawing more power than your breaker was rated for. The diagnoses above are just assumptions, and at the point can't give you a quote, unfortunately, without first coming to your home. If you still want to schedule an appointment, first open a slot. Okay. What are those? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to move my camera here because I'm not sure if you guys can see that. There you go. Also, there is like files behind me camera. Whoops. Right. Huh. That's the guy we've seen from the title screen. Last night I thought I heard something outside my house. So I promptly checked my security cameras to see what it was and saw a strange man creeping around. Unsure of what this person was doing snooping around outside, I shined a camera light on them to get a better look at who it was. After clearly being caught, he ran off. But after checking the footage a couple times, his face seemed so familiar. It dawned on me after the fact that he matched the description of the man police were after for a murder. It's our duty as members of the Watch to keep the community safe and aware of what is going on. I recommend everyone shares this message to monitor your cameras. If available, use your camera lights to deter any suspicious persons away from your property. As of today, we've notified the agency about a potential suspect we believe is involved in a sex trafficking ring. Our suspicion comes from the disappearance of a number of female victims and an eyewitness account of the woman who was able to escape. We know that the man operates alone and at night specifically. He's around 6 feet tall, bald, white, medium build, and has a forearm tattoo. We'd like to stress this message specifically to the woman, as you could in fact be the next target. Based on the track record, it seems as if he is looking to kidnap women exclusively. It's also come to my attention that the builder who deployed many of the homes in this area cut some corners. Many of the reports point to a compromised window locking mechanism. As the culprit behind the unwanted entry, security is key here. Leave your lights on and ensure your windows are locked. Huh. My windows, you say? How would I go about to lock in the window, though? Alright, I guess we're doing a little round around the house to make sure... What a weird picture. To make sure that all the windows are locked. Doesn't matter how small they are, I'm pretty sure this guy is 6 foot of flexible meat that he can get in whenever he wants. That's the closet I can probably use here to hide. I can't turn it on. There's the breaker. Good to know. Oh, I can't turn it on. Alright. The bath maybe has, why are all my windows open? That's Adam. Pretty sure of that. Alright, let's close the final window in my bedroom. Here we go. Like, how do I lock it, though? Oh, I right-click it. Okay, so all the windows are open. Scratch that. Okay, this is where my internet is. Hold on, let me make sure that my windows are locked. There we go. It did say that the mechanism is faulty, though, so... Not sure how safe that is. Not sure how safe my main door is either. There we go. Completely blocked. Now 2 more windows here. And we're good. There we go. We can breathe. Ah, okay. So that's the windows. Now, how do I use my camera system? Quite curious. I don't see anybody here. Oh. My bad. So this is the front of the house, as you can tell by the walkway. This is the right side of the main area. So we have two perspectives. This is what I assume is the back. Yep, we have 3 cameras overall. A nice secure system here. Now, it seems like we have some things on top here. We have something out of 3 rejected reports. We have... I don't know what it is. How did I... Rejected reports. How do I see what it is? Go to bed early quota. And then it's... What is this? Today's bonus quota. Today's report quota. Okay, now I'm gonna keep an eye out over here somewhere. There may be a tracking thing. Since we might be dealing with a Russian kidnapper. But I'm not entirely sure though. So where do I start though? What is report desk? Unlike the previous games, there doesn't seem to be a tutorial to tell you what anything does. Social spy. Name or alias? I heard some strange sounds. Hold on a second. Debit DB. Name. Upgrades. I have cryptocurrency and I can do instant social research, instant debit search, instant police search, instant IMEI. Okay.
Ugh, damn it. Internet went out again. I need to go reset the router in the backroom closet.
Okay. Gotta keep the lights on though. Now it was in my room at the closet. So it's just... It's still locked, good. Wait a second. Oh. This room? It is. Let me just make sure that the lock... Yep, it is locked. Am I just gonna sit here? Okay. Okay. I guess I can go back to work. Whatever it was that I was doing. Let me have a look at the cameras real quick. I don't see anybody. There is no name for me to start with. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to look around my house for clues. Do I have a records room, like a physical one? Yeah, I do. Can't interact with it though. Blue blood killer. Okay. I guess we start with blue blood. Hello? No police record found about the blue blood killer? You kidding me? Oh my god, are you kidding me? That's the only thing I'm able to drag and I was supposed to know that? That took a long time, buddy. Alright, let's see here. Suspicion person report. Suspect Andrew Disher. Male. Age report. I went for a run the other day and saw Mr. Disher behind me. I said hi and moved on, but 20 minutes later he was still following me. He was starting to freak me out, so I tried to ask him what he was doing, but he wouldn't answer me, just kept pretending he couldn't hear me. Let me see here if I can find anything about Andrew here. Andrew Disher. No police record found. Okay. Well, I know he's male. Hair is black. Height and weight is unknown. Eyes brown. Age 25 to 30. 35, my bad. Well, the other stuff he... What was that sound? Okay, I don't have all the stuff, so let's... No internet connection. Oh. So that was my net going out. Okay. Let me go check it out real quick. By the way, is the window locked? It is. I'm gonna stand here for 5 minutes, because for whatever reason I have to stay near it. It can't reset on its own, so I have to like manually stay here for like 5 minutes. There we go. I thought I've seen somebody outside. You know what? Why not? Why leave it to chance if I can just quickly peek? Yeah, the camera doesn't reveal anybody. All right, search. Let's see. We have Edmund Joe's Andrew Disher. There is his identification card. Now I need evidence. Do I store his height and weight and stuff? What do we do about this? Social spy. Oh, that's where I write the name. Andrew Disher. No results found. He doesn't have any alias. Well, what am I supposed to do? I don't know how this game works, to be frank with you. Sim, does he have a number? What? Why am I looking outside the window as if I'm gonna actually see something? Again, very Hello? What was that about? I'm just gonna take a quick look around my house to make sure everything is locked. I should get some rest. Game over. Report quota not met. I mean, I have no clue what to do. The game isn't saying anything. Okay, there was actually a how to play section on the main menu. So I've learned all my ins and outs. I now know what everything does. I don't know why you can't access it when you stop the game. I guess because the game pause menu doesn't actually pause the game, right?
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
So let's go ahead and actually play the game now. Alright, report desk. Let's go. So I can put the report here to destroy it if I think this is a false report, or here to send it if I think it's a correct report. So let's see here. Suspect name is unknown. It's a female. So let's go in here right away. Let me put all the items here so my camera doesn't hide it. So female, 30 to 40. 30, 40. Height is 5'6" until something else. No, 5'6"? 5'6", 5'6", I guess. 125, 125. Brown hair and blue eyes. So we should figure out who it is. There's only gonna be one. No results found. 30 to 40 years old. Female. Height is 5.6. 125. Female. Brown and blue. Huh. So they don't exist. Okay. I mean, they don't exist. There you go. What's this? Today's report quota. Alright, female. It almost seems like the same one. Almost. Female. 5'6". 5'6". 104. Huh. Okay, we'll just put a range here to include 195. Both brown. Oh, wait, I forgot to input the age. 45 and 55. You gotta be joking. Is it also fake? It is. There's no one. It's fake. Andrew Disher. Hey, it's this guy again. Andrew Disher. I forgot to lock the windows. How fun. Let's see here. Let's figure out his whatever it is. And now we can look for it. Right? Yeah, here. We're gonna hack his phone. There we go, we hacked it. So let's see here. Pictures. I don't see text convos. Taro and Tony. Who found this report, by the way? I don't see. I've been calling for the half an hour for dinner. Take your headphones out and come to eat, you doofus. Be careful on your run today. Take your IPI. You don't push yourself. Can I take this as evidence? Or... Because this is a proof that it's fake, this report. I think. Hey, can you come take me to the hospital? Be seen, I've been met... Yes, of course. Yep, he's definitely been to the hospital. This is a false report. How do I say that this is a false... EpiPen side effect, best runner playlist, effects... Yep, he seems out of the clear to me. Let's cancel his report here. He seems like a sound guy. Oh, we got it? I heard a good sound. Emil Linter. First of all, let's get his identification. So, female. 25 to 30. 5 foot. 125, 150. Brown. Oh, that's fun. Shalom. Bye. I heard something. Someone was in my room though, so... I'm not sure. Is there somebody in my house now? I heard somebody trying to open a window. There could be somebody in my house right now. Film Brown, search. How is there no person found? Just... Yeah, okay, so something with putting the exact height doesn't work. I guess it's wrong then. Maybe it is wrong. Emil Linter. Yeah, 5. Okay, so that's why I couldn't find the other reports. My bad. I had no idea these could be wrong. There we go. So, social spy. She doesn't have any alias, so we have to use her name. Emily Linter. What a cool name. Emily Linter. It's like Emily Winter. This is her social media. What's the report, by the way? My ex-wife is refusing to respect the terms of my restraining order. I've seen her standing on the sidewalk outside my apartment 4 out of the 5 nights in the past week. I told her to leave me alone over the phone, and today she left a photo.
Damn it. Internet went out again. I need to go reset the router in the backroom closet.
Okay. This seems interesting. It seems like I hacked the wrong thing. Or hacked. I looked up her social media when what I should have done is looked at her phone and confirmed the suspicion. Did she really take photos? I should have looked at the phone. Anyway, let's take a quick peek at the social media. But it was my bad not reading the report first. I should have read the report before continuing my investigation. You know, I'm learning. I'm learning for sure. Now, spy cams. No one. No one. No one. So let's see. I just can't get out of my head. Feeling really bittersweet right now. This actually supports. Someone's up there likes me. An old high school friend of mine reached out and told me she ran into my ex back in our old hometown. Turns out she moved into some cheap apartment building. Still long till we got back together. My favorite bar might get shut down by something. Nobody gives a shit. There's a guy on the new season of Great Wild that looks just like my ex. Got me really thinking about him. Okay. Alright, let's hack our phone right now. So, Sim. Emily Winter. Get the number. Rootkit it. There we go. So there were nights I told her to leave me alone over the phone, and today she left a photo of me in the car. The fuck was that? Nothing, I guess. Alright, pictures. So no photo. Hey, been thinking about you. You okay? You know the show Great Wild? There's a guy called Nathan there. It looks just like you. Crazy, right? I miss you. Okay. Let's just address the goddamn elephant in the room here. I'm sorry about what happened, but it was 8 years ago. You can put one bad day behind after 8 years. You're so fucking petty. I see you red zoning me, Farah. Be a man and message me back, you douche. Trying to make up for what happened 8 years ago. And you can't message me back? Please, I'm begging you, Farah. I know you hate me, and I know you probably wish you never met me, but we were married 2 years. Hello? Nate got kicked off the Great Wild. Now I really wish I could see you again. Emily, stop. I see you outside my apartment building. You're in violation of the restraining order. I'm asking you politely to leave me alone. Check her mailbox, babe. Aw. That confirms. How do I use, That's evidence right there. Oh, there we go. I just drag it out. There we go. Send it.
Не делайте это сложным для себя.
Bah. Bah. You have been kidnapped. What? All the windows are locked. What do you mean I've been kidnapped? Who are you fooling, boy? I look through my cameras every once in a while. There was nobody there. Okay, so every time I close my window, I should just move it around and see if it's actually locked. Oh, I might have forgotten about this window though. Yeah, I may have left this window open by mistake, so maybe it was on me. There's no way to confirm it, it's only speculation, but what else am I supposed to think? There you go. Report to desk, pull it out. Alright, this time I won't make the same mistake. This time I will be able to identify them, so this to this. 100 to 150. Brown and blue. So there we go. Age 30 to 40. We have two candidates here. 5'3" and 5'9". Jennifer is more closely to our weight range. They're very similar. How would I know? There is no way to know, actually. The only way to know is hacking their phone and reading. Jennifer Connelly, female, 31. My husband and I went to the movies recently. The beginning of the film was great, but about halfway through, the woman sitting behind us started making strange noises and breathing heavily. It ruined the rest of our experience because the theater was full, and my husband didn't want to move to the few empty seats at the front of the theater. I had her hot panting breath on my back of my neck for nearly an hour. By the end of the movie, she was practically growling. She tried to talk to us afterward by speaking in a raspberry voice and making a horrific face, but I just wanted to get the hell out of there. It was like she was possessed or something. I mean, there is date, but the date doesn't really register here in any way, and I can't find anything here. They're talking about a very weird woman. How about we just check the records here real quick? Maybe she's a registered offender in any... Jennifer Connelly. Nothing found, huh? How about Julia? So none of them are known to the police. I guess we check their social media. Maybe we could get some explanation. So first of all, note that we have to use the alias if it's available. So we're first gonna check Jennifer Connelly. Blood Angel 123. No recent posts. That doesn't help me. Alright, how about Julia? She doesn't have an alias, so let's see if she even has social media at all. Julia will be... No social media, huh? How the heck am I supposed to figure out? Their stats are so similar. I guess I have to do the full phone treatment for both. Damn it. Jennifer Connelly. Oh wait, did I write Connelly wrong before when I looked at the police reports? I'm gonna copy this, but I'm gonna check the reports again. Jennifer Connelly. Oh, she is a registered offender. I just wrote her name wrong. All right. Before I continue on with my investigation, I should probably check out spy cams real quick. I don't see anybody. I think we're good. Let's read the police report here. Okay. Area Heights, Unit 41, Jennifer Connolly. At 5:15 p.m., Mary at the 911 call center dispatched myself, Officer Howell, and my partner, Officer Bates, to Maria Heights. We were informed ahead of time about a fight in a bite near a bar at the apartment complex early, where the suspect was spotted verbally lashing a white male. After arriving at the residence, we met with Mr. Connolly. He appeared coherent, but badly beaten, and claimed his wife, Mrs. Connolly, struck him several times with her fist, then threatened him with a steak knife. As I approached the suspect, she charged at me with a knife, hitting me at the chest just below my middle rib on the left side. Officer Bates was able to apprehend her several seconds later. She was uncooperative during detainment, screaming at myself and the other officer that she was going to kill herself and that we should shoot her dead. We handcuffed her and took her into police station under charges of 2 counts: attempted murder, including that of the police officer, domestic abuse, and resisting arrest. It is of the recommendation of this officer that should be admitted to psych evaluation. That's evidence right there. By the way, Jennifer is our prime suspect. Alright. Well, what do you do now? I need more evidence. Sadly, she doesn't have anything on her social media, so I did copy her something. Nobody is outside. So let's have a quick peek here at the rootkit. Pictures. That's weird. Search history. Signs that my husband is cheating. Private detective in the area. Mobile phone tracking. How to recognize a liar. Order surveillance camera. Gun shops. No text convos. Mobile phone tracking. It's like she's possessed. Fuck that, that's enough for me. Send it away. That was a bad report on my part? Come on. This game is difficult, man. Christopher Ruse. Found him. Let's get his ID. Get the fuck out of here.
This damn power breaker. I need to flip the breaker in the file room closet.
Okay. That was intense. I just saw a man run into my house. What is he doing out there? Such a weirdo. Just charging at my house like a dumbass. He's no longer there though. Anyway, I can continue my investigation regarding Chris. So, male, age. What? I heard walking. I have to check the house. By the way, we should probably read the report. I saw a dog that looked like it was in a terrible shape lying down in the neighbor's driveway. It was whimpering. I ran over to check out, and Mr. Ruiz, the owner, came out to get the dog. It's the first time I've ever spoken to the man. He was wearing shades, so I couldn't see his eyes. He told me that He told me the very dog was on her last days and he was taking her to the vet soon. When he picked up the dog, Maggie, he called her. She seemed afraid of him. He assured me she's just old rescue that's afraid of strangers. He has several dogs. I can see them playing in the backyard and they seem happy. I'd like to take his word that I was the reason Maggie was skittish. But this poor animal seemed outright terrified to be touched by this man. Christopher, there he is. I gotta hack his, wait. Been looking through the photos a lot and my dogs from over the years. I love them all, but none of them compare to Luther. I still miss him. I just lost my best pal on the planet. He was always happy to see me, wiggling his tail constantly. He was a good time, but I know nothing lasts forever. I've been raising dogs my whole life. I love breeding them. These are the pups I need a good home right now. I may have more than I can deal with right now, so if you're interested, please let me know. This little guy is feeling down because his mother is about to pass away. He's probably only got a few days left. Amazing how dogs can sense them sort of things. Do we believe him or do we check what's underneath the surface? I think we do. I think we check what's underneath the surface. Please. I need his full name. Christopher Ruiz. Let's hack his phone here. Pictures. Cute dogs. Pet grooming services. Cheap dog food. Heavy chains. Weight chains. Stuttery cages. Mr. Brown. I want to go down for some strong breed. Except you feel, what the fuck? There is so much to look through. There is no way I'm gonna have enough time to convict somebody. I feel like I don't have enough time to look through all the evidence and send a proper report, you know? I want to congratulate you for the strong breed you sold me. I think I hear somebody breaking one of my windows. Cheap jump scares.
Добрый вечер.
Well, I heard him, but by the time I heard him, it's too late. This lady moved into my house across the street a couple months ago, but she hasn't said a word to anyone in the neighborhood. She has her lights on all the times, all the night, and I never see her during the daytime. She gets all her groceries delivered, and I don't think I've seen the mailman leave her any mail before. A couple times a night, random cars will pull into her driveway. Whoever's in there just walks up to the door, goes in, and comes back out a few minutes later and drives off. I don't know, it just seems suspicious to me. Let's see if we can find this suspicious person he's talking about, as we have a lot of information who it may be. Whatever it is, she may be, I don't know if she's held captive by someone or he's helping them commit fraudulent activity. So let's see here. Between 75 to 150 according to the weight, and 5 to 6 and 50 to 60 age. 50, 60. I believe that's everything. We found 2 females just matching our description. We have Jeanette Hudson and Norma Metzger. Norma is way off the weight charts. But she answers the height exactly. Jeanette seems to be the culprit. He just seems Alright, she looks good for 50. I'm just gonna hack their phone. Like, what am I gonna see in social media, right? I don't think I'm gonna find anything here. Alright, let's hack Jeanette's phones first, since I suspect her. There we go. Pictures. Some weird stuff for sure. Search history. Hairdresser in the area, replacement cream, concealer, sensitive skin glue, vanishing powder for all skin tones, rotten meat. The fuck is that about? No text conversations to help me out. She knows the person who goes into her apartment, so it may not be Jeanette here. Let's clear that. Norma Metzger. We need to find someone who answers this report description. Connect. Let's see here. German, Spanish, and baking soda in the bulk. That's not her. Whoops. My bad. Conversation, hands. I heard you bake good muffins. I need 20 minutes tonight. I need 20 muffins tonight. What kind of muffins are you looking for, dear? White star super muffins with blue sparklings. You can pick them up in an hour. If you know that, you know how much to bring. I need some, like right now. I beg your pardon? Who is this? I think you have the wrong number. Don't fuck with me, Granny. I need it right now.
Damn it. Internet went out again. I need to go reset the router in the backroom closet.
Alright, let's do that. I suspect we found our culprit here. I believe they're, she's selling weed muffins. Need to make sure the light is on. There we go. Keep the lights on. Everything seems safe. I'm going back to my computer. I'm gonna take a look at the cameras real quick. We're good. I beg your pardon? Don't fuck with me, Granny. I need it right now. I'm in a bad spot and need everything I can get. How rude. I've never been so appalled in my life. Who are you, young man? I will report you to the police. Fuck it. White Star Super Muffins. What are you talking about? What muffins? Blue sparkles. White Star muffin with blue sparkles. Hello? Be here in 2 hours. You must know the price already. Thank you so much. Fucking thank you. Don't fuck with me, brat. If you try anything, I will carve 3 new smiles into your face. Listen, this conversation with Carlos and Hans. We have our suspect here. Good job on the report, whoever it was. Was that not a good report? Today's bonus quota. Oh, bonus. Okay. So if I can get more than 3, that counts as bonus. I'm gonna take a quick look around the house to see if any of the lights are turned off. Because we've heard that he comes in if the lights turns off. So I'm just gonna quickly check in the rooms. Everything seems in order. I'm gonna go back to the computer and process the next report. This one compared to the other ones it was way easy. So easy compared to other ones. Alright. Let's close everything here and go back to my report desk. Next report. I was babysitting my 9-year-old niece recently, and in her excitement to go to the park, she ran into the house without me. I grabbed my things and immediately ran after her, but couldn't find her. After what seems like forever, I found her hiding in the park. I was fuming mad, but as she ran up to me crying, she said something about a strange man attacking a lady in a car. I tried to calm her down to figure out what happened. She said a lady was moving really slow, and the man punched her leg with an orange thin. Then he looked up and saw my niece and said, "Everything's going to be alright, little girl." After which she ran out of there and found me. Thinking it was probably some kids fooling around in the backseat. I asked my niece where she saw this happen. She took me over to the parking lots, but the car was gone. Did she just witness a kidnapping, I wonder? Alright, let's start looking for suspects here. An orange thin. What is orange? The only thing that is orange that I can think of is a taser. Weight 155. So 150 to 175. Black. Brown. And male. I'm gonna start this search. Damn, if only I decided to check the camera again. Okay, this is the absolute last time I'm giving this a try. So we have a name here. I work friends with Priscilla Sanchez. Recently she got out of the hospital and has been working from home until she's strong enough to make the commute again. Wanted to surprise her and check in on how she was doing. I purchased a small care package and went over to drop it off. When I got to her place, I rang the doorbell and waited for Priscilla to answer. When she opened the door, I noticed some heavy makeup around her eye. Shocked that this poor lady couldn't catch a break, I asked what happened. She shrugged it off as nothing. Just her having trouble getting used to using crutches around the house. She accepted the gift with a smile but quickly ushered me away, saying that her husband was coming from work soon and I needed to leave before he got back. While her story is believable that she hurt herself using crutches, why'd she need to rush me off her property? I can't imagine her husband Nico would find people coming by to wish his wife a speedy recovery a bad thing. So the suspect is the husband, I see. Alright, I mean, I have a hunch about this so-called Nico Sanchez. Let's see. My hunch was correct. He does have a police report against him. Greater Chestnut Avenue. Responding to a domestic disturbance reported by a neighbor of Nico and Marzia Sanchez and his wife Maria. When officers arrived, Mr. Sanchez reported that the couple had been arguing and tension escalated. Mr. Sanchez claimed Mr. Sanchez threatened her with a wine bottle, but Mr. Sanchez denied the allegation. Mr. Sanchez was placed in police custody for the night. Mr. Sanchez refused to press charges, and Mr. Sanchez was released the next morning. That's evidence of abuse right there, because it does line up with the report. Mrs. Sanchez saying that husband is about to come home, you better leave. And over here that she actually it was called by a different couple, I believe. Anyway, so he was caught. Regardless though, let's just put in his stuff so we can get his hold on a second. Let's get his identification card and look around the house to make sure it's all fine. Height doesn't matter. Actually, it does matter a little bit. Alright, I found Nico. There he is. Now, does he have an alias? No, he doesn't. I need one more to destroy him. So I'm gonna look through his phone. Nico Sanchez. Could be a waste of time, but I'm just not experienced enough in this game to know. So let's quickly see what I can find. Alright. Pictures. Search history. Bison season, Bison tickets, Bison. Order, Bison merchant. Okay. Priscilla, can you pick me up some milk? Get it yourself, you've got legs. My ankles are swollen. And so what has to be my problem? I'm not even going to the store. What business of yours that I'm out? I'm not the store. I don't want to spend my money on the milk for you. If you want milk, get off and get it yourself. Why do you always treat me like this? Well, I don't see you out busting your ass like I do and make ends meet. Maybe if you had a job, you could afford to get milk you want or get a car. Buy milk, you goddamn miserable. I'm disabled, you certainly know that. Don't fucking remind me why I'm being punished for you being a fucking cripple. Well, then fucking die already so I can have some peace. Or if you keep your mouth off like this, I might just be so inclined to do it myself. That's a threat. That's a threat right there. Send this guy to jail, man. Send him. Don't see anybody around the house. I sent a report. Let's have a little look around the house, make sure that all the lights are on. Because even if one light is turned off, you're gonna die instantly. Like instantaneous death. See, this is a good reason why you need to look around the house. Now, once I get back to my computer, I'm gonna look again through the cameras just to make sure that we're fine. And that's pretty much the cycle you need to go through after every so often. Every so often you gotta do this to make sure all the lights are on and everything is fine. And okay, the report was correct, so it seems. Anyway, cameras once again. Everything seems fine. Is there a car at the driveway? No, I thought I'd seen a car on the road. Anyway, next report, please. Emily Linter. We've seen her before. Alright, let's... my ex-wife is refusing to respect terms of restraining order. I've had her standing in the sidewalk. Photo of me inside a car in my mailbox. 25 to 30. And let's get Emil... excuse me. Emil Linter here. That's the suspect for sure. Known alias. I feel extremely paranoid. I don't know why. I'm gonna check the house one more time. I guess the weird noises tipped me off. Okay. Had a little look around the house. There is nobody here. Gonna go back to sitting in the computer. Spy cams. Nobody. Okay. Anyway, I guess we're gonna hack her phone. Wait, let's see if there is any records regarding Emily Linter. Holy fuck, there is! Responding to domestic disturbance reported by Farah Joseph Scott, that's the husband. According to Mr.
Damn it. Internet went out again. I need to go reset the router in the backroom closet.
Why does it always happen when I find a police report? I thought I've actually seen somebody at my window. Why does he do it? Like, it looks so silly. Hello. I'm hunting you. Responding, Joseph Scott. According to Mr. Scott, spouse Emily Scott Linter began threatening Mr. Scott with violence during heated argument. When we arrived, the couple had moved outside to the residence. Mrs. Scott Linter was brandishing a serrated bread knife and had cut Mr. Scott on the inside of his right thigh. Mrs. Scott Linter initially resisted instructions to drop the knife, but soon cooperated and was determined to be heavily intoxicated. Mr. Scott was given first aid to the scene and was taken to the hospital. Okay, that's evidence one. And check the mail thing is second one, right? I'm gonna have to look around the house here. Text convos, Farah. Check your mailbox. That's all the evidence we need. Send it away. Alright, I'm gonna check around and I'm gonna go sleep. I wanna survive more than one night, please. I'm going to bed. How do I go back to sleep, though? Seriously, how do I go back to sleep? I can't go on to bed, though. Oh shit, the lights are turned off somehow. Swear, take my eyes off for 1 second. And I'm almost dead. Layla Morrison. My friend Mrs. Morrison has been acting kinda strange the past few weeks. She won't come out and see her other friends or me anymore. She doesn't even tend to the garden or anything else. When I went to make a surprise visit a few days ago, I heard her arguing with her husband. He left the house shortly afterward. When I try to reach her, I think she deliberately ignores me. Could you follow up on that, please? I'm afraid something wrong, especially since she seems to be buying a lot of alcohol lately. Alright, Layla Morrison. I can easily pull out her... hold on. Blonde and blue. We can easily pull out her ID here, as we have a name. The fuck? I heard something. Every time I hear something, I have to get up and check. I can't sit statically. You've already seen, if I sit statically, I die 100% of the time. Her weight is unknown, doesn't matter. Just put it high, low, high. 45 to 60. We're gonna find her for sure. The fuck? I heard knocking. I heard a window open. I don't see any open window. I looked at the cameras. I looked at the cameras though. There was nobody there. Oh, this game is crazy, man. I've been so paranoid and I checked so many times. Yet being so paranoid and checking so many times did not work. I just don't see. It's like working against me. Being paranoid and checking over and over and over again works against me. That's silly. I don't know how to get past this this guy. I'm just kind of randomly supposed to know when to look at the cameras. That's crazy. If you guys would like to see me stream the game, let me know for sure. And also, if you guys have tips about what to do in the game, please leave them in the comments below. However, only leave tips if you, 1, have played the game for yourself, 2, have seen someone else play the game and actually works and he explains what he does. The amount of people who backseated me back when I played Welcome to the Game 2, most of them were wrong. And I'm talking about so many fucking people when I was streaming and playing the game. So please only give a tip if you're 100% sure that you're correct. I'm just trying to reduce the amount of backseat gaming that I see on different videos. Only leave a comment if you actually know what to do. So thank you, mate, so much for watching. Let me know if you would like to see me stream Scrutinized, because this seems like a pain to record. This is very difficult to record. And yeah, I think it works best in the live stream format. So thank you, mates, so much for watching the video. I'll see you, mates, in another time. Bye.